Welcome back, guys.
Welcome to the show.
And this is The Pick, and we're back. First things first is we need to talk about this Ohio State controversy. Urban Meyer is allegedly was covering up some really bad things, abuse in his coaching staff. Zach Smith allegedly abused his wife in 2015, and I think it's pretty much been verified he abused his wife in 2009 when he was a coach for Florida Gators with Urban Meyer. In 2009, he pushed his pregnant wife, and in 2015, he just outright was abusing her. And they've had a lot of problems in their marriage, and they got divorced in 2015. But these allegations are really surfacing now. Zach Smith was fired fairly recently, right before Big Ten Media Days, and Urban Meyer was asked about why he was fired. And did he know about this situation, the abuse that happened in 2015? And Urban Meyer said he didn't, which is probably not true. Because Urban Meyer said pretty much in his statement he kind of knew about it in 2015.
Right.
So really this is kind of wait and see. I think he should be fired, but I don't know if he's going to be fired. I think he might be suspended for about a year, and I think he might come back. But I mean, he might get fired. I think he definitely should. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think he should be fired. Any serious case like that, domestic violence or any type of violence, to really be honest with you, is, in my opinion, not okay. And neither should you have your job. Your role there is to be a mentor, is to be and so to speak, a father figure to these players. And if you're not being a very good role model and a very good person inside your home, let alone outside to those people, then yeah, man, you should be held accountable for your actions and other people's actions that you knew about. And yeah, man, I think it's wrong. I think he should be fired. Clearly, I think he lied too. I think he knew, and he was just covering for himself and his partner. So yeah, man, I think it's BS. I think it should be fired. But the way these organizations, want to hang on, because I understand he's a great coach, but that it doesn't matter at this point. But to them, it's for one, it's a money-making situation. Mm-hmm. It's a program situation to keep their program on top. Okay. So, unfortunately, I think it's going to be dealt with in the wrong way, and he's probably just going to be suspended, or what I like to say, the slap on the wrist. Yeah. Nothing big. So, I think that's what's going to happen, and like I said, I don't agree with it. I think it's BS. I think you should be fired regardless. It's like what me and him said before we started the show. If this was our coach, Oklahoma Sooners, like Bob Stoops or Lincoln Riley, yeah, it would suck, but dude needs to be gone. I don't want that in my program, and neither should it be in any other program. So I think it's a messed up situation, but I don't think he's going to get fired, but I think he should.
And it's kind of ridiculous. The Ohio State fans had a rally for Urban Meyer today, and I think it's just.
So you're rallying to
keep a coach
that domestic violence is okay?
Yeah.
Because pretty much that's the way it feels.
And I think a lot of people's argument is that he didn't commit to violence, which is true. And I think as a media, we kind of attacking the person that's more popular or more famous. I mean, yeah, he didn't abuse his wife. I mean, Urban Meyer hasn't abused his wife to my knowledge.
From what we know.
But I mean, he's the leader of the program, and if his letter is correct, he did tell his AD and administration about the situation. They didn't decide to fire him. I mean, that's on them, and they should be fired as well. But I mean, he's head coach; he can still fire him.
Right.
And if his administration told him not to fire him, but he wanted to fire him, then he needed to go to NCAA. Yeah. Because that's ridiculous. I mean, I understand that he's been with him a whole really long time. He played for him, and when he played Coach Bowling Green, and he's been long with him for a while. But I mean, that's kind of a line you don't cross. Mm-hmm. And he's a grandson of Urban Meyer's biggest mentor, which I understand that as well. But I mean, there goes to a point that you can't save people, and I don't know Urban Meyer personally. I think he might be a good person, but he's doing really bad things. But I don't know. I mean, how good of a person is if you're covering up for a person that does evil things.
Right.
So I think he should be get fired, which I said previously. But the longer this drags out, the less likely I think he's going to get fired. The administration for Ohio State brought in some people outside of the program to do an investigation, and they said that about 2 weeks there should be a verdict. But right now, I think he's going to probably get suspended and retain his job.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I just don't see it happening because he is such a big deal out in Ohio. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be dealt with in the right way. Unfortunately.
I mean, and the other thing is Zach Smith got fired. I mean, he's been punished, and he should be punished more. Honestly, he should be in prison.
Yeah, right.
But he's been punished to that point. So I mean, if you do bad things, I think you should have a punishment, and that's kind of how society should be.
It's just like this. Say if I did that, I'm going to prison.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
So what makes him different than me?
True.
You know what I mean? That's my problem with situations where you're involved with, I'm gonna say famous. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way it's feel like it is. And if you got some type of name, it really does it. Not only the media, but people in general just make it feel like they're above other people. Yeah. Like if they do some stuff like that, oh, they just get a slap on the wrist. Like let's just say, if me and him did that, we're being fucking sitting in prison right now. Yeah. Rotting in prison pretty much. So that's I think that's what bothers me the most is he just kind of pretty much just got slapped on the wrist. Like, okay, you lose your job. Yeah. But you ain't in prison for this? Like, if I kick my girl down the stairs, I'm over. I'm in prison. So, yeah, I just don't like that overall.
That's all we really got to say about it. It's pretty much a wait-and-see approach to it. But we're definitely going to be talking about the NFL Hall of Fame ceremony this weekend. So we'll be right back.